Hello, hello. Hello to all my collective. I'm about to get ready to do a quick little energy check in for my collective. If it's something that resonates, it'll resonate. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Just don't force it to fit if it's not your story, okay? And if you like and or love what I do, of course, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow on your way out, and I would appreciate it. I just hope everybody have a positive and productive day. And so, yeah, I'm just going to do a quick little energy check in for my collective. Let's see. I just want to just see what's blocking. I'm just curious. I'm just giving y'all some insight. For those of you whose connection could currently be experiencing a delayed energy, and your current love interest, this is who this is for. I'm about to do a quick energy check in to just see, like kind of like what's going on, like what exactly is blocking this. It's just like feeling incomplete. So right now, it's just like your person just feel like, I feel like this person just feel like the reason why they can't move forward with you is because they currently still need to work on some things within their self in general. It's almost like I'm not saying that the connection that you currently are in probably was the best connection. With feeling incomplete and the reason why y'all won't be together, I just feel like they just feel like that they just not in the right place to kind of like be with you at this time, because it's something like they still feel they're searching. They still feel as though it's something that's missing, from this connection. And so, not from this connection, but I'm not really saying that they see something that's being missing from this connection necessarily, but it's something that they are still lacking within themselves. And until they can find this completeness and wholeness within their self, they just feel as though they can't totally commit to my divine feminine collective at this time. I feel as though a lot of them could be in denial about this energy towards you, and a lot of them, they may have not exactly told you where they stand on it. But if you are curious as to what is the reason behind this person kind of just not being able to completely be with you and what's blocking y'all's love connection at this time, is because they just feel as though they just still feel incomplete. But for a lot of y'all, I feel like this is something that they have yet to express to my divine feminine collective, who this is resonating with at this time, okay? Self-destructive patterns, right? It's like they still feel like they got a long ways to go. I'm basically just seeing that the masculine is just pretty much accepting that it just may not be the best idea for them to commit to you wholeheartedly in this situation. And then there's a lot of unprocessed past trauma that they are still currently dealing with. So I'm also getting with that. It's still a lot of emotional baggage that's attached within this situation with this person. And it's just like I said, it's just, they just feel, like, generally speaking, just incomplete. Just in general. And I'm just saying, like, they just know self-destructive patterns. And I feel like this information, and they need to work on, they it's like I'm getting the energy of this person with the self-destructive patterns. I just feel like belief that others are the only source of love, right? And I feel like they just got a lot more healing to do before they can completely be with you in a way, that they need to be with you. So it is a karmic, but the reason why they are still attached to a low vibrational energy such as a karmic, especially for those of you who could be potentially dealing with a divine masculine. Hold on one second. Yeah, so, but the crazy part about this whole dynamic is just for me to simply say, I honestly just feel like this is, because I'm honestly picking up that for my collective of divine feminines who are inquiring about what is currently blocking your love connection with this divine masculine. For a lot of y'all, the smoke screen of the situation will take form of it being a karmic, which means they could still be currently attached to a low vibrational situation with a karmic or karmics. And I feel like for my divine feminine collective, you may be trying to make sense of why this person would still be attached to someone who is low vibrational. But the reason why is because they have I'm getting self-sabotage energy, but also self-destructive patterns. And it's still, they need to find out how to love their self, and it's a lot of things from their past that this divine masculine has to get to deal with. And with that being said, this is the reason why, because I do pick up for a lot of divine feminists, because even me, as I have been on my journey with my divine masculine energy, you know, I tried to make sense of why this person mentally would stay attached to a situation that, in my personal opinion, would be like not serving them necessarily. But the reason why is because, first and foremost, this person has a lot of unprocessed trauma from the past that they need to deal with. But because they do have this emotional baggage that they are currently dealing with at this time, it leads them to have these self-destructive patterns, which would come off as also being self-sabotaging situations. And a part of that self-sabotaging energy would quickly be with so it's just like when I was dealing with my person with this, I could never make sense of, because like, why would you stay attached to a situation that's currently not serving you, you know? And so, just to answer your questions, for a lot of my divine feminists that's dealing with these situations with these divine masculines, and you sit up here wondering why this connection is blocked, and self-judgment, you know. And on some level, I also pick up, they feel like a part of them feeling like they are incomplete, still having these self-destructive patterns, still dealing with unprocessed past traumas, and belief that others are the only source of love. You know, it's causing them to just feel as though on some level they don't deserve you, and it makes them feel as though you deserve better. So yeah, I'm telling you, unhealed abandonment wounds. That's what I'm telling you. So it's a lot of healing that your masculine has to go through. Just generally speaking, they still going through it. It takes form of a karmic, you know. And just to be clear about karmic don't always have to be necessarily a person. It could be a situation. It could be self-destructive patterns, which will be displayed in substance abuse or anger issues or detachment type of energy, you know. And so with that being said, that's the way that they display these unprocessed past traumas and unhealed abandonment wounds, because there's still a lot of healing that they need to do. So they got to get that together. At first, they got to learn how to, like, and really, for the divine master that I'm tapping into at this time, this person has yet to really know how to love their self. So if they don't know how to love their self, then just ask yourself, as a divine feminine, how can they love you? Just keeping it real. So I know this may not be what you want to hear, but this is the truth, just generally speaking. You know, it's just that this person just got a lot of healing that they still need to deal with, you know. And so, and I mean, it's complicated, because as divine feminine, sometimes, you know, you probably want instant gratification in this situation. But I just want to say that however the situation is being displayed to you with this masculine, honestly, and also they have a fear of commitment. And I feel like the fear of commitment also comes from, on some level, they feeling like they're not good enough for you on some level. Like, they're not going to actually openly say it, but honestly, on some level, they feel like you really deserve better. So it's like, that's another reason why. Lack of self-confidence. Yeah, it's just feel like, and I'm hearing like they just don't want to mess you up with how messed up they are, because I just feel like with these unhealed wounds, it make me feel like a lot of this stuff that's going on is going on in the background, and once again, it could be being displayed in the form of a karmic, and you trying to make sense of victimhood, you know. So I'm just getting a lot of childhood trauma, just a lot of stuff. Probably was a state ward is what I'm hearing. Probably went through a lot of homes. Probably have to be in state custody. Probably still dealing with mommy and daddy issues. It's just like a lot of stuff that this person is just currently, this masculine energy is still attached to, and with this person still being, and it's the energy, this is the reason why it has not been successful with you guys moving forward. That's why it constantly comes out as this person being toxic, to be honest. You feel me? Let's see. I told you, I love my angels, ancestors, and spirit guides come through, because they feel like they just not good enough. In general, you know. So until they kind of deal with that, you gonna continuously be dealing with this delay in this forward movement and this connection, you know, because it's still a lot of shit that they got to work on. And to be honest, as complicated as this sounds from my divine feminine collective, and I know this is not what y'all want to hear, it is what it is. And I feel as though if this person is meant to be with you, you're gonna be with this person regardless of the fact.